True.
All right, hi guys. This is going to be the first of hopefully many interviews and podcasts or whatever that we're going to be doing here. We're going to call it RMG Radio. So here we have, please introduce yourself to everybody.
Hey guys, my name is Kenz. You can find me everywhere at Kenz the Lyricist. I'm a singer, songwriter, rapper from here in South Jersey. And my whole goal is to just keep delivering music with a message.
Cool. Awesome. So you're going to be on, you're on one of the upcoming EPs.
Yes.
And so tell us some of that. What's that going to be like?
Yeah, so I'm on the Ladies First EP, which is pretty cool because
Right.
I think they're doing it for whole Women's History Month,
Mhm.
segue. And it's pretty awesome. There's a lot of strong women on that EP that are making their own way in the music industry.
Awesome. Anybody else who's in artist services that's on that EP?
Gosh, I'm not sure. I know there's one girl who's not at Rowan.
Mhm.
Her name is Millie Chantel, and I'm working with her for like another
Okay.
class, but she's pretty dope.
Okay, great. How long do you think it took? What was the process like getting all this together for this EP? Like, what did you kind of...
Yeah, so they just reached out and they were like, hey, do you have like a song submission you might want to give?
Mhm.
And was working on a few things at the time, so I was like, well, there's this one a really chill record that I like, so
Yeah.
I submitted that, and I guess they were cool with it.
Is that one of the ones that we did in songwriting? Or
No, not this
No?
one. No, this is a fresh one. Yeah.
okay, because the one I remember you put one up in songwriting that I liked a
did.
lot. So like it was what was it called?
Change.
Yeah, it was probably that one.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Thanks.
Yeah. You've been working on more stuff like, is it gonna be more like something like Change, where it's more like some of the message or the political kind of thing, or you kind of...
Yeah, I have a few things in the works. One about like my relationship with God and stuff, kind of like me talking to God. Then I have a freestyle coming out that is more political. I try to stay away from that stuff, but sometimes it's just...
You just kind of let it out.
Yeah, you just have to let it out. But yeah, so a few different ideas in the works.
Cool. What else would be something, I guess, interesting you can tell us, either about this or about your career or anything, like you have anything that you like to share about just about your career in general?
Yeah, I mean, as of right now, it's a little... I'm trying to focus on social media more, just because that's basically everything in today's music
it really
industry.
is, yeah.
So I've just been, honestly, still creating music to put content out there, but just consuming as much as I can, going to like events, networking things, to just learn from as many people as I can, so that I can take it all in and apply it to myself.
Awesome. So I guess this is, let's just learn more about you now, because we just got tons of time. We got through all the important questions. So basically, how long have you been interested in music, I guess? Let's just start kind of like how have you done your whole career from like beginning till now? Yeah,
so I started out dancing, for like 2 years when I was little, and I just hated it. I can't dance at all. I still can't dance. But then I went into 4th grade, and then I started being classically trained, like when you get in band and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
So I did clarinet, tenor sax, bass clarinet up until I graduated high school. And then, but in middle school, I started realizing I like to actually write songs. So I would take beats from different songs that were already out, whether it was like Drake or Lauryn Hill or Biggie or something. I would just write my own verses to it. So then I did middle school talent shows, and people were like, oh my gosh, this girl who doesn't talk, who's basically mute, is like a rapper. And I was like, oh yeah. But because I didn't talk, and it was just a way for me to express myself, really. Then I got to high school, and I kept writing, and I did a talent show. It was like, oh my god, it's so corny. It was like a tribute. We had like class colors. I don't know if your school ever did class colors. And we were green.
Yeah.
So I like wrote this whole rap about the class of 2016 and asked for a green spotlight, and it was pretty cool, but yeah. And then senior year, I always struggle with like, I guess, fitting in, because I am white and black, so it's like, where do I go in between? And then I just didn't, it was hard to fit in with other girls, because I'm not like one of those mean girls who are like cliquey and stuff like that. And I was around a lot of them, so I just wrote a song about them basically, I guess, bullying me in a way. And I got first place in the talent show, did $300, so
well, there you go.
ever since then. And then once I got to Rowan, I started actually putting out stuff, and with the help of some friends and producers and stuff.
And you're like you're on like SoundCloud, and where are you? Where you have your stuff on? Yeah,
I have SoundCloud. I'm now dipping into like Spotify, iTunes, and things like that. So pretty much all streaming platforms right now.
Yeah, good. I have some of the same background. Like I started, I think 3rd grade. I started doing trombone, I think. And then kind of moved on. Very similar kind of to you. Like I don't have a group either. Like in high school, I kind of was just like on my own doing. I feel like that was maybe I feel like it's a lot of people that took the program.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we're kind of people who just doing our own thing, and now we're all here just working on this, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Anyway, so with your time here at Rowan, you're putting out more music, hopefully, and you're gonna try to get on more EPs from Artist Services.
As much exposure as I can get. I just want to share messages. Like, actually, I feel like in our music industry today, especially in the hip hop and R&B, it's like lyrics are just thrown out the window because everybody wants that hook that just gets in kids' ears, and that's a way to do it, I guess, but. I don't know. I'd rather put a message out there. So anywhere I can get that stuff out.
That's good. And there's tons of artists that do that. Like you feel like everyone, it feels like in all of this trap kind of sound and everything. Then like out of nowhere, like somebody will just drop like one like really serious track, and you're like, and everybody like loses their mind about it, which is like awesome. What do you got coming up? You got shows. You have you're obviously trying to work on more music. So what do you have planned for the future?
Just this summer I just plan to really focus in on my craft, release music, learn as much as I can as far as like Logic and things of that sort go. I'm still trying to learn that. Shows, I plan to do a lot of shows, hopefully in Philly this summer, as far as just like open mics, small knit crowds to just get my name out there. Just kind of like hit the ground and just like keep working and working. Just keep going, anything I can get my hands into.
I totally feel that. Sometimes like when I get the chance, a couple years ago I was able to like kind of just keep going to like a bunch of open mics and just do them. And then like in the town, like we started getting like a lot of traction because we kept doing all those open mics. And it's awesome. I don't know, it's a lot of fun. Have you done before?
I have done some before, and it's just like it's like a genuine crowd. I feel like there's no judgment there or anything like that.
I mean, everybody knows it's an open mic. And they're just like, hey, it's an open mic. If somebody's like pretty good, like people are like genuinely just blown away because they're like they're not expecting much. They're going for like half apps and like some half price drinks and just like let's go hang out with them. In my place, like we have this like kind of local musician guy that everybody kind of likes. He's like, hey, let's go hang out with Jimmy as he like takes care of these kids who are trying to do open mics. But it always ends up being a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely.
I want to get around here too. Like I don't know, I don't live around here. I don't know a lot of like the area, so like it's really hard for me like to be able to like go out and like look for places to go do. Like I'm sure there's tons of open mics in Philly, but I have no idea where to start looking. You know what I mean?
Even me, like I'm like I can see the bridge from my house, but I still have no idea. Like it takes a lot of research to figure out where exactly to go. Where's your crowd? Because you might be like I don't know, hip hop, and then you end up in the wrong genre or something. And everybody's like, okay, what are you doing?
It's weird. Like you certain areas you have to stick to like that genre. Like I've tried going into some bars in my town, and my whole place is mostly like rock and stuff. But like you go into one that's like a country bar, and they're like. They're not having it. I'm not a country guy myself, so it's like they were not very happy. But,
and then you have some that are just like everybody's welcome, whatever.
Those are fun.
Those are like the best ones.
Those are also, I think, you get especially in like places like Philly, you get like the weirdest group of people in there because if everybody's there, you get all different kinds of. It's ridiculous, but anyway, sweet. So then I guess you said you got stuff that you're trying to do in the future, working on some new songs and stuff, which would be cool. How long do you think until you get some kind of like EP, some like thing of your own, like an album out or like something like that?
Definitely. That's another goal for the summer. Hopefully by the time fall comes, I don't want to rush anything.
Yeah, of course.
Just because you want it to be as good as possible, but. Definitely want to do an EP. I've just been doing like singles so far, and I really want to get a momentum going. So an EP would be like a really good thing.
So like drop a couple more singles maybe, then do like an EP, and then like definitely. Is the EP, you think it's all going to be like different material? You're going to put like the songs from the EP on the album? Like how are you going to?
Maybe I don't know. That's the thing to think about. Maybe like sort of like you have your top singles that are on an album because EP shorter like one single that's already out. It gains some traction, and then all new stuff for people to listen to.
Great. Awesome. Well, that looks like that's our time.
Awesome.
So, been nice talking to you. Please plug yourself. Anything you got, go ahead.
You can find me everywhere, make it easy for you guys, at Kenz the Lyricist. So, KenzTheLyricist. Everywhere.
You're awesome. And we'll put like links in the bio and description and all that stuff. All right, awesome. So, thanks for watching, everybody, and hopefully we will see you back for more of these kinds of interviews in the future.